What you don't run, you pick it up and you put every single piece of source of God inside of that when you beat the shit out of it while you're aware. I'm actually getting goosebumps watching this shit.
Town of Ravens Hollow.
Whoa! This movie is based on a true story? What it do, my good people? Well, welcome back again to the channel. Just hope y'all is having a real good night. So, TikTok came with the files again. And this time, we gonna jump into a little mystery tonight. Oh, but yeah. Let's jump into this and react, people. I don't know what that means, but if anybody knows what that represents, please drop it down in the comments. If y'all haven't watched Sinners before, y'all should go watch it. Part of the plot, it's very much exactly like what this video is explaining. Still pretty scary though. Man, every few years we get a video of Bigfoot. Every few years. You understand? Like, I mean, this one is clear. Comparing to the other ones that I've seen before, these ones are clear, but these look like statues, man. Like somebody planted these. If you believe this, that's on you. Because ain't no way I believe this. I don't really think there's nothing too scary. Like, I mean, yeah, I get it. It's a freak, but it's bigger.
Are those hearing tests that they would make you do in school? They'd put you in a tiny room.
No. What school is this?
And put those giant headphones on you and say, oh, raise your right hand if you hear the little beep in your right ear. What if those tests weren't actually to check your hearing? Instead, they were to test your brain and how you would respond to specific frequencies. This theory states that schools used 3 types of frequencies. They used normal tones that you could hear, ultrasonic tones that you couldn't hear, and infrasound tones, which are sounds that you don't hear but you feel. The ultrasonic tones would measure how your brain reacts to outside consciousness and awareness. The infrasound tones is where people report to feel dizziness, have a tightness feeling in their chest, and have the feeling that they're being watched. Allegedly, the beeps that you would hear were just a cover. What they were really looking for is if you followed directions while you were listening to these different frequencies. People believe that this data was stored not for medical reasons, but for psychological ones. Basically, they were testing to see which kids were more susceptible to certain cues. And this is why this theory has stuck. Millions of people remember those tests feeling like something more than just a simple checkup.
Well, I've never been in a school that we had headphones and were tested for stuff like that, but it will be real interesting to anybody that's watching this. If you went to school and experienced this, I would love for you to drop it down in the comments, because this is real interesting. Real interesting.
My last video, this thing chased me away last time. It's been 2 days.
Wait, did you just say this thing chased me away last time?
And that's the water. That's gonna be a great. Is there anything else in here? That's gonna be a great water bill. I did not leave that on.
Okay. Okay, I think we know. I think I know where we're heading.
It's nonstop.
Why is he so calm in this situation? As a matter of fact, why does he even still live there? Brother came home with his bag like, all right, this is just another day. Tap is on. Let me turn that off. It's just gonna be a high water bill. The door is being banged or shaking. All right, let me just go over there and carry. Sorry guys, I'm black. I'm black.
What the hell?
Brother.
Would you?
This shit is giving me goosebumps and I do not even live in the house.
You please stop. I told you I'm leaving. I gotta go through and close everything again. Every time. If you want my...
This ghost must be a woman he likes. Ain't no other way. Is this brother fondling with this ghost?
Attention that much. You have my attention. What do you want? This thing is... Do the doors. Would you please stop this? Okay, I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna leave for another couple days. I gotta go back for my keys.
guys saw that. You guys saw that.
You saw.
This video shows a girl with a doll in the background. Her doll suddenly stood up on its own. Her reaction, completely justified.
Yeah. Yeah, that should teach some of y'all, man. That should teach some of y'all. You see a spirit in an object, you don't run. You pick it up and you put every single piece of source of God inside of that when you beat the shit out of it. This girl got the right idea. Don't run. Fight. God got you. Feel every piece of my angel. Whoop 'em.
This video
Who once claimed his entire family were vampires. He showed off sharpened fangs, demonstrated unnervingly fast reflexes, and insisted that his eyes changed color right on camera.
I'm curious. I'm just curious.
At the time, most viewers dismissed it as a joke, but there's one detail that gives people pause. According to recent claims, there are supposedly more than 1,000 people around the world who identify as vampires. And this story runs much deeper than it appears at first glance. Back in 1997, a man appeared on a popular TV show claiming he was a real vampire. Naturally, no one believed him. But take a look at how he appears today. It seems as if his body hasn't aged a single day, even though 28 years have passed. And that's not all.
Like, I mean, there's stuff called cosmetic surgery. Right? Right? Right?
There's also a woman who calls herself a vampire and says she was born in 1922. In her videos, she openly asks her followers for help, requesting what she refers to as a red liquid. She has visible fangs, and her stare looks eerily similar to the eyes of that same TikTok vampire.
Man, I really hope there is absolutely no way y'all is believing this. As a human being, it piqued my curiosity. All right? Can't believe.
All of these self-proclaimed vampires claim the same thing. They were born in the same place, a castle in Transylvania. This location is said to be one of the most restricted.
Like, Hotel Transylvania? Hey, yo, we need to go pay the visit. We need to go pay the visit, but the internet.
And heavily guarded in the world. According to rumors, those who tried to get there vanished without a trace. Some believe this castle isn't just a ruin, but the true birthplace of vampires, and that Dracula himself still lives there. Do you remember that guy?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Who once claimed
So, I'm currently in a hotel. Because
that it looks like you need to get the fuck out of.
something's been, at my house. And it comes out whenever I try to go to sleep. So I thought if I go somewhere else, maybe you can't find me.
It follows. If y'all haven't seen the movie, watch the movie, but let's hear it. Let's hear it. Benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt.
I did.
Y'all see that big ass forehead? Yo, if this is real, if this is real, just seeing how the head is just popping out from the darkness. Why the fuck are you in the room? But then again, clicks, right? This could be somebody that he has there and they're doing some shit. But that is creepy, man. That is creepy. And you know, that's a evil ass ghost if it doesn't even flinch or it's not even scared to come out while you're aware. But I'm watching this at nighttime, guys, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. The face, like, look where the eyeballs are supposed to be and where the nose and the mouth is supposed to be. I'm only seeing. Nah, bro. I'm a grown ass man. I am a grown ass man. Bro. Nah. Is it us? Or does this dude have some real good editing skills? It can go on for so long. It can only go on for so long. But it is. But if it's real, man. What do y'all think? Put it down in the comments, man. Put it down in the comments. I'm kind of in between. The face, man.
There's a really famous mystery called the Dyatlov Pass. It's about these 9 really experienced hikers in the 50s. They set off on this journey and they reached the first checkpoint, but they didn't make it to the second checkpoint. And there was a big search that goes out.
Oh, this is Mr. Ballin, y'all. A really, really, really good storyteller, man. Y'all should go check him out on the platform TikTok, especially on YouTube, man. This guy has some of the best mystery stories I've ever heard. And his things are well put together, man. I really, really highly suggest you guys go check him out.
To make sure they're okay. The army gets involved and they go and follow the route to find the hikers. And they come across these prints in the snow that led down the mountain. And some of the prints were bare feet, some had one shoe and one barefoot. And it's all 9 of the hikers. And they find 3 of the hikers and they're all deceased. And there's one who's naked. There's one who's up in one of the trees. And there's these deep gouges on the tree as if some animal had been scratching at this tree. There's more footprints that lead away from those 3. And the footprints lead where the other 6 hikers were. And they're all deceased as well. And the women were wearing men's clothing and vice versa. Some of their clothes had trace levels of radiation. And some of them had parts of their face removed, it looked like. Lips, nose, ears. It almost looked like.
Damn.
surgical precision removal. There was a person in there who their chest had basically been caved in, but there's no sign of anything that could have done this damage. And suddenly the Soviet government says, we're going to shut this investigation down. All we know is that the 9 hikers who died from an unknown, unnatural force. Sealed. There's
What's going on over there in Russia, man? What's going on over there, man?
a really famous mystery.
They found footage of an alien dropped off in the backyard of someone. This is in Canada.
What the fuck?
Look, check this out. So look at it. This shit looks real.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's so fucking crazy
Yeah,
that can I even believe this?
There's like
Look at
an
it though.
person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and looking at us, and it's still there.
It looks mad real.
Yeah.
But obviously,
Wait, we're in 2026 now. We're in 2026 now. We're in the era where people can create a lot of stuff for clicks. But then again, if you believe in all these mysteries and, you know, ghosts and stuff like that, this can mean something different for you. For me, I'm gonna do it. I have to see these stuff in person, man. I have to see it before I believe it. I got to.
I'm like, nah, it has to be CGI. But how do we know?
I don't believe that because if something like that happened, right? Say an alien actually landed in someone's backyard.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be on CCTV? Or
Thank you. Big 2026, man. We're supposed to be capturing all these creatures, these UFOs, these Bigfoots on 4K. I'm betting there should at least be a video every day on YouTube of how people are spotting these things. Because I can't find one. I can't find one in my 30 plus years of being alive.
wouldn't it be bigger news? You know what I'm saying?
No, but at the same time, what if like it's not meant to be seen too?
Oh.
Because they're hiding it, right?
Yeah.
This is kind of crazy. You know Mel
Then again, there's that.
Gibson? Mel Gibson, he's making a 4-part documentary about the human child trafficking ring. Now,
shit.
people are saying that he is in danger. Why?
Why?
Because literally all they found footage.
What do y'all think, man? Real or fake? AI or IA? Yeah, don't be anything for me, but hey, drop it down in the comments, man.
Of
Who works at a school as a janitor, right?
Yeah.
And then he's cleaning up after big party in the classroom, right? And there's a bunch of balloons just scattered, right? And then he goes on live and he's like, something is freaking me out. No one's at the school right now. Firstly, he shows that this school was built.
First of all, I'm surprised our brother is working there at night. I'm really surprised by that, but hey, man, when the bills need to get paid, they need to get paid. This should be a real interesting story.
On a cemetery. So he goes into the room and there's only one balloon in the corner.
What's been freaking me out is this one right here.
why?
Hey, yo, that Pennywise. The moment I see that, I'm out of there, man. I've seen Pennywise. You understand? I've seen it. Hey, no way. Ain't no job. Ain't enough money in the world for me to be working somewhere and walk into a room and see a red balloon specifically just floating there like that, man.
No matter where I'm at in the classroom, what I decide to do, it just follows me.
No.
Look.
And it's falling. Brother. Please represent for the people, man. We don't give documentaries when stuff like this happen.
It's on camera now, so it's just
Yo, he sounds no.
Look, he said, I got you on camera now.
Yo, it's moving.
That's Femo, fast forward a bit. Look. Boom, he leaves the classroom. Look what happens.
Before continuing, I wanted to warn you guys. Their phones were being spied on. Click on this icon, then on more. If you see it, delete it immediately.
All the rest of the balloons stay there. Look at this red one.
No.
Look at
This nigga playing peekaboo. This man playing peekaboo with a ghost.
That red one. Look
No,
at that.
that's crazy.
Fam, it goes out. Look, he leaves even farther. Look at it pop out, fam.
Yo, that's
Look at it pop out.
fucked.
I want everyone to look at the very back.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
this
yeah.
is where it gets fucked. Ready, watch.
Nah, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm actually getting goosebumps watching this shit. I don't know if it's because it's not time, but.
Oh!
Y'all saw that?
Oh, shit. Yeah, he said, now I'm getting out of here. So you...
Now you want to get out. Now you want to get out. But I can't even stay in a room that's too goddamn dark for too long. You drop a pin, I'm out that bitch, and you stay that long. But shit,
Oh, that black like shadow, phew, right away.
That's fucked.
So fuck. I don't know how that shit is staged. Like you can static yourself, but how do you explain the thing in the back?
No, that's crazy.
How do you explain that?
In 1996, two young boys fishing in an Ohio lake found what looked like a human skull.
You know what's funny about this? I used to do the same thing a few years ago, and I know where that voice is from. Forensic Files. Forensic Files. And I know a few of you watched it. I used to binge watch the shit of the Forensic Files. Yeah, I don't care. That show, even until this day. Have I watched it this year? Nah. I think last year was the last time I watched it. But man, that thing had me up. When I mean I binge watched that for hours, I used to binge watch that for hours. There's a few things I've learned. I haven't tried. I never will try. But man, that's a real good show. Y'all should check it out, man. Forensic Files, man. And it's real life things. Real life and real life uns. So y'all should check it out.
All of its teeth were missing, and markings on the...
Did you all see the video that came on last night here on TikTok? Two women were out walking through the woods, I think on their own property, and they caught a reflection of something. You can see it in the tree line. And as they got closer, you could see what it was. It was a freaking UFO.
I really hope you show a video, bro.
And they filmed it. They're trying to figure out what the hell this thing is. They get closer, and they realize what it was. And I guess they uploaded the video online. Now they got thousands and thousands of people all trying to figure out what this thing was. But the weird thing was, if you found a friggin' UFO on your land, wouldn't you like make a phone call to like the cops or the DE?
And if you're gonna come here and tell a story about it, won't you do your research and actually find a video instead of trying to come and tell us about it, which will be way more entertaining? But hey, let's hear what he gotta say.
DC or somebody and get this thing documented. I mean, as you can see in the picture, it was 100% a UFO. But I don't know what happened. They recorded it, they uploaded the video, and that was all. But I want to know details. I want to know what the hell happened. What is it? Was it homemade? Was it real? Was it fake? Was it not? I don't know.
Bruh, the link, the description, or at least tag the page. Let us in, man.
If you can find it, let me know what you find out.
If we can find it. Man, Katy Perry's always doing some weird shit. No, not I see why her and Justin Trudeau make a perfect couple, man. That was our ex-prime minister, by the way. This woman is just.
The movie Terrified is packed full of really scary scenes, but this scene in particular scares in a completely different way because it breaks a lot of the rules that horror usually follows, right? There's no musical build-up, there's no type of cue whatsoever. This thing is just sat there silently upright, and he shouldn't be. It's heartbreaking, and it taps into something primal. A child who shouldn't be alive is alive, sat there acting like an object. And it's not about shock.
What? I gotta find this.
It's about having to sit there face to face with death in broad daylight, and our brain is screaming at us, this shouldn't exist.
I thought I watched almost every scary movie where, you know, you could actually take it seriously. I stopped watching scary movies since 2019. Like, I watched a few here and there just to, you know, keep me in the loop. But there's a lot of good scary movies that come out. And this little clip alone got your boy intrigued. So, I'm going to give it a watch and maybe one day come and give you guys a review about it. I don't know.
This is a true story. In the late 1960s,
The true story of Wrong Turn. In the 1950s, in the small town of Ravens Hollow.
Whoa! This movie is based on a true story? I've watched this movie countless times. Them people.
Ohio, there was a family called the Crow family. The Crows lived in an old house on the edge of Ravenwood Forest. People in town hated them because of their looks, saying they were strange and didn't belong. One night, the townspeople set fire to their house, thinking they were getting rid of a curse, but the Crow family survived. They disappeared into the forest, angry and broken. From that day on, they swore revenge. Years later, people began to vanish near Ravenwood Forest. Hikers, travelers, even townsfolk. Survivors say the Crows hunt and eat people as payback for what the town did to them. They hunt anyone who enters the forest, setting deadly traps, pits lined with spikes, hidden bear traps, and hanging wire nooses.
Man, you know it's bad when you got white people doing it to their own people. You know it's bad.
They laugh when they hunt, and they drag their victims underground to eat them. The only thing they leave behind is a bloody crow feather. In the 1980s, a girl named Emily escaped after her friends disappeared while camping. She said the crows whispered as they chased her, "You burned us, now we burn you." Today, no one goes near Ravenwood Forest. Locals say you can still hear laughter and snapping twigs in the dark. If you see a crow feather at the forest edge, don't go in. The Crow family is still waiting, hungry for revenge.
Man, if you haven't seen that movie Wrong Turn, I highly suggest you go and watch it. And come back and watch this part of the video again. You probably might have a real different perspective and stuff. Alright, y'all, so that's gonna do it for this one, man. I can say there's a few moments that, you know, really had me kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie. But how do you feel? Are you gonna be able to sleep tonight? But I just want to thank y'all again for tuning in, who's been subscribed, who's new, and who's watching right now and not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button, man. It is free. But either way, I just really hope that y'all enjoyed it. And don't forget to hit your boy up on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. Until another video, y'all already know. Doses.